We'll start with Justin Spears, Arizona Daily Star.
For Terrell, you guys go up by 26, but it all kind of unraveled in the second half. Why do you think ASU was able to get back into the game?
I mean, sometimes that's just how the game goes, we kind of let off our gas on defense a little bit, and they went a little run, credit to them guys. They're a good, basketball team from the top down, good staff and everything. But, that's just sometimes how the game goes.
Was there anything specific that they did differently in this game than they did in the second game?
No, I think most of the stuff was the same. They did the same exact things. We prepared for the first game and then prepare for this game. So we've seen it a lot, and playing these guys in about 4 or 5 days is it's really hard for any team to play the same team twice back-to-back games. But credit to them guys. They came out there and they played hard.
And Benedict went down with a scary injury. Just the team's mindset right now, and what did you?
We're all here for Benedict. We're I call him Ben. I don't really call him Benedict, but we're all here for Ben. Wherever he needs. It's an ankle sprain right now, so kind of have a mindset of next man up and then we're gonna trust Ben and trust the trainers, Justin Kokoski and Coach Rounds and the coaching staff, so he can get to fully healthy.
Next question, David Kelly.
For
KBOA.
You have another one, Justin, or go ahead?
Yeah. I was gonna say, Azulis, what was your perspective from Ben's injury on the floor?
First of all, I was scared because he didn't answer for my questions. But then J-Rock said that he'll be okay. So we hope him to get back soon.
Next question, David Kelly, KBOA.
Azulis, to start with you, just what was behind the energy you guys brought early on and to get out to such an early lead with the 12-0 run to start the game?
Yeah, we were ready for second game more. We were locked in and we just played well, played fast, took some rebounds, but still they got some offensive board, so that's not good, but we'll be better next game. And yeah.
And Terrell, before I get to you, can we get record rights here on our end too as well from Lowry? Terrell, just what's allowed you to get to the line so much in these last few ball games?
Okay. But I just feel like we knew going to the game we got to be more aggressive because that's how they play. They play aggressive. They're an aggressive team, and we like our bigs kind of helped that out a lot because they rebound the ball, they get offensive rebounds, and they got foul calls for us. So for the guards, we knew that when we're in the penalty or when they're in the penalty, we can attack it and hopefully draw some fouls to get into 1-on-1s and stuff like that and double bonus. So I think that is for the whole team.
And how hard is it to get into kind of that street ball game like it kind of turned into there in the second half?
I mean, that's how basketball is sometimes. There's fouls in the game, and you just kind of got to adjust to it.
Are there any more questions? Yes, back to Justin Spears.
And as you move forward, what are some things that you guys want to work on and improve on going into this week?
I mean, we can always get better on defensively, offensively too. And rebounding. I mean, that's the 3 areas of the basketball game. Limiting our turnovers. We had 17 tonight, and we've been playing about 10 or less. So that's something that we gotta watch film and focus on that.
Next question, Bruce Pasco, Arizona Daily Star.
Yeah, Azulis, it felt kind of the way you finished up on Thursday kind of led into tonight as far as your confidence maybe a little bit, or knowing how to work with and play against these guys?
Yes. I felt that I can be better in second game and I tried to show it. So I think it worked and my confidence, was better.
Next question, Ryan Kellepier, AZ Desert Swarm.
Terrell, you, Dalen, and James played a lot of minutes in the second half without Ben and obviously Jamal out there. I'm just curious if you noticed if that affected you at all, and if that was one of the reasons you guys kind of struggled there in the second half.
Nah, not at all. In practice, we're all playing with different units all the time. So that's not a reason why we struggle. Sometimes me and James are on the same team. Sometimes, most of the time, me and James are on different teams. We're competing with each other. And sometimes that's the same way for Ben and Dalen. So having Ben, Dalen, filling that spot for Ben, it wasn't a difference thing at all. It was the same way because we know everyone on this team can play basketball. We all go to practice. We all lift weights together. And we all watch film together. So, it wasn't a big deal.
Next question back to David Kelly.
Hey, Azulis, I know you're not from this country and probably didn't really grow up watching a lot of American college basketball, but has anybody brought to your attention that the play you made at the end of the last game was very similar to a national championship game back in the 80s that was won here in 1983 by North Carolina State?
Yeah, so it's the same thing, just you need to play till the end, and no matter if it's tie game or if it's -2 or -1, you still need to finish the game. So I just caught the ball and finished.
Have you seen that play at all? Has anybody showed you that play from that championship game in 1983?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our final question will go back to Justin Spears.
Terrell, tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary of Kobe Bryant's passing. Just wondering what Kobe meant to you as a basketball player, and what do you remember about that day a year ago?
What Kobe means to me, that's probably my favorite player ever. He means a lot to the world. Not basketball, but a person, a human being. And that day last year, I was actually on the flight back to Seattle. We had a game in California, and you're on the airplane, you wake up and people are saying Kobe's passed away or died, and it was kind of like you kind of feel like it's fake in a way, because he's somebody that's like supposed to live forever. But Kobe, man, I think it means a lot for everybody. I mean, his basketball skills, the way he competes. I actually watched a Kobe documentary right before this game, so it was kind of crazy to it'd be 1 year tomorrow, and then me watch it today before the game.
And for Azulis, you were overseas when it happened. I'm just wondering what Kobe meant to you as a player, and what do you remember about that day overseas?
Oh, so all Europe was shocked. I was in my room and played computer games, and I just checked my phone, and just Kobe died. So I just turned off my PC and just started to walk around my bed and what? It's not true. Like what? Like, So yeah, it's really, I don't know, tough.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, thank you both.